it found me at the church when I stopped for my first car. I mean, look at this.
The water bill saga continues. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're slowly getting back into the swing of things and finding our new Bulgarian normal. Alex is back to school and Ember is loving the decking. Кейли and myself are also trying to juggle work and various projects around on the land. So let's show you what we've been up to. You okay? I know.
Could you cut all this, Dad?
Yeah.
It's just that time's getting on and you've been out here a while and and now I need to go and tell Alex what he needs to do. Look at this. It's just...
Today's job is to clear this front garden. The grass is like knee height. I want to get Dad's van out of here because now we're here with the Sprinter, where my dad's van is and my trailer is over here. It's the shadiest spot that we have on the land, and the van is getting very hot inside and we've got some food and stuff like that in there. So I want to make sure that we can keep that fairly cool. So you might be wondering why we brought this over here, and the main reason is the idea is that this will now be guest accommodation for our parents to come over, friends and family. If they want to come over, there's somewhere that they can stay. Kayleigh's mum and dad came over at the end of the summer and stayed in a tent, and it was pretty grim for them. It was really hot and not the world's most comfy bed. So the idea is that now they'll have a nice memory foam mattress and their own bathroom and everything all in here. The idea with it being here is it's one of the shadiest spots we have on the land, so that way it doesn't get too hot in here. It's very well insulated, but it still gets the sun. We're not driving this out and about and around. This will stay on the land now and will become guest accommodation. So the van will live in this location probably forever, but our idea is to level this entire area here, and this will be our driveway for the future. And where we've just driven up will be the entrance to and from the driveway that is then out the front of the house. So this will be nice and level, and the van will be parked tucked in under the trees in the shade.
Between me and you, I reckon we should do one more road trip together.
So you might have seen from my Instagram post a few weeks ago that I came clean and said, I know absolutely nothing about gardening and I'm a complete beginner. So although I've got a whole bank of seeds ready to plant, I'm starting with seedlings this year. So we went to the market and I've bought 2 different types of peppers. These 2 seedlings will grow into some lovely bell peppers, I'm hoping. And then the other seedlings, they are going to grow into the normal Bulgarian typical pepper, I suppose. They're a lot longer and we've been using them in everything. They taste so good. So I'm really hoping these will actually grow into peppers, because they'll be the first thing that I've grown other than cress heads as a child and probably a sunflower or 2. Right, we need to half fill it, Alex. Big trowelfuls. Well, that's not fair because yours is big.
Yeah, but look, what's that?
Go grab me another one, right? It's so much easier just doing it with your hands, isn't it?
I'm putting soil into this pot. Well, bottom of a water bottle, really.
waited a long time for this moment. Is that a bit sad?
I don't think so.
It's so nice, like this is like a typical part of my day and I don't have to wait for a weekend. I mean, I'm basically the new Charlie Dimmock, boobs and all. You may have noticed in last week's video that Phil was also sporting one of these Off Grid with the Udens t-shirts. We are not launching a range of merch yet, don't worry. It was purely because we needed some practical workwear for whilst we're on the land, and it just made sense to get our logo on there. Gives us a bit more of a professional image, I feel. So we've got some spinach, we've got loads of seeds. This is my seed collection. The market is absolutely full of seedlings as well. So I've got some seedlings of peppers that I've planted, and now I'm going to attempt to grow some things from seed. I've looked on the back of the packets, and as long as I'm keeping them in a imitation greenhouse, we should be okay. But we don't know until we try. So I've got some cucumber, some spinach, some sunflowers, and I might try some tomatoes. First thing I have learnt in gardening for beginners, I didn't actually need to label every single pot. I could have just labelled one at the end because the whole row is the same seed. We'll learn something new every day. So the reason why I've chosen these seeds to start off with, number one, I know what they're supposed to look like once they've grown, so I can easily tell whether they're ripe and ready to be picked. I know that sounds really daft, but let's face it, when you're an absolute beginner, that's what you need. So that was my first reason. The second reason is that we eat everything. So we eat spinach, we eat cucumber, the kids love cucumber, we eat tomatoes, and sunflowers are beautiful. They genuinely look like the seeds from the cucumber. It literally
This is blowing
makes
your
sense.
mind, isn't it?
This is. It's blowing my mind. Can I also just point out, I am a very intelligent person. I do have a degree. I used to teach children. So this has really blown my mind. It's like tucking them into bed. Also, can I just say how absolutely gorgeous it is today? It's a Friday afternoon and I am sat here literally pottering around, and we've got these most beautiful birds, which are they swifts? Swifts. And they just keep swooping down low, and we think they are looking to nest in the little barn. So they're literally coming over our heads and going in and out. Life is good.
Thank you so much to your wonderful husband for his amazing, incredible, phenomenal collection of clear IKEA boxes.
All right, okay, I get it. It's very useful, thank you.
When you need a greenhouse, Kayleigh, the box won't let you down.
And this should work. Oh, I feel that fits spot on. Look at that.
It's almost perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. Yay, we've got a greenhouse. This is my very first greenhouse. It's an IKEA box. You wait till you see my proper greenhouse. I can't wait to build that. So as you can see, we are a long way off of being self-sufficient. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right?
Also, you might have seen this in the background, which is my now very sorry looking banana plant. We had a mad windstorm come in yesterday and it snapped this leaf and torn these ones. But I am still very happy about this because it looked like it had suffered really badly from frost. Even though we put it away, I thought we'd lost it. And then when we turned up this time, we got 2 big leaves and another one on the way. It's a long way from ideal, but it is still alive, and that's something.
I'm going to give it a go going to the shops. Hopefully I return with a chocolate bar.
This is your first time out on your own, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're trusting you to walk to the shop on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nowhere else, but just the shop.
The shop and back. You reckon you can do it?
Yeah. See you when I come back.
Bye, bud.
Bye. Oh, it feels weird walking away.
If he makes it to the shop, he's going to be so over the moon.
I know.
Can you imagine what the ladies in the shop are going to do?
For those of you that might be concerned, we bought Alex some proper walkie-talkies for Christmas, and for exactly this reason, so that he can go out and about on adventures on his own, and we can still reach him if we need to.
Yes, sweetheart, we can hear you.
I am coming up the stairs.
So this is a little bit nerve-wracking as a parent, but to be honest with you, our village is dead quiet. There's no reason not to let him do this. He's, well, just coming up for 7 now.
The sunset's looking beautiful.
And we can still just about see him in the distance.
Oh.
It is very beautiful.
Where we lived in England, we'd never be able to do this. It's not his ability.
No,
It was
it's
his
the environment.
It's the safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, to be honest, we're not worried about doing this at all. But it is
Yep, Ember's fine. She's
interesting.
eating
And
her
of course,
pudding.
he flipping loves a walkie-talkie. He has made it to the shop and has bought himself a chocolate bar.
And there is a possibility he may be bringing a dog home with.
He's been followed by a stray dog.
Has the
Which-
stray dog gone, or is it still following you?
It's still following me. Oh, it's moving now.
So all the stray dogs in the area are all, well, everyone we've come across have been very friendly, so we're not worried about it.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to follow the dog. Okay, you walk home, and if it follows you, it follows you.
But Alex is desperate for a dog, so we were very worried he was going to pick the dog up and bring it home. There he is. Amazing. This is the dog that has now befriended Alex. I think we'll probably have to keep him, is that what he's just said?
Talk Bulgarian. Be polite. Smile. Buy a chocolate bar. Don't bring a dog back. Oh my god, it's there. Look. Hello. Strawberry.
Oh no.
And it's massive.
It is massive. Alex, how do you feel after walking to the shop on your own?
Amazing.
And you've gained a friend.
Yeah.
Hello.
I don't know if I'll have to stay here,
Hello.
but I won't let him lick my face.
Hey. It's okay.
Apart from what I've done, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape, yeah.
Okay. No. Down. No.
Good boy.
It's okay.
Walking
What is it,
down
Ember?
that track.
Dog.
So where did it find you?
Woof, woof.
It found me,
Woof, woof.
literally, it found me at the church when I stopped for my first car that went by.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself. It's not a long walk either. At least I had a little friend to keep me company. Yeah, and I got myself a chocolate bar. And I have no idea where it is.
Alright, bye Mum.
Stripe the dog visits us often, as well as 3 or 4 other families within our village. But it's good to know that he's getting some good grub and lots of hugs.
Okay, this morning, just before we go and pick up Alex from school, I'm going to go and attempt to find out how much our first water bill is. That sounds a bit weird because we've been here for so long and we've owned the property for a long time now. But the registration of the water and everything, that went really smoothly. But for some reason, there was a bit of miscommunication when we gave them water meter readings last year. Then it took a while to catch up and they said, oh, it takes a month for it to generate the bill. And then we went to go and find out how much the bill was to pay it. And they said, oh no, there is no bill. We were like, we've definitely used water, we know we have. So before we left at Christmas, we gave them another water meter reading. And they said to us, okay, no problem, we'll get this generated. So I'm going to go into Easy Pay now, which is one of a hub. A hub? How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's like a hub for all bill payments.
Yeah, and they're dotted around everywhere. And basically you go in, you give them like your account number and they tell you you can pay like your water bill through there, your electricity bill through there. If you've got like telephone or internet, mobile phones, everything kind of go through.
A fine for not having your lights on.
Yeah, traffic fines, as Phil knows. You can pay that there. You can also do it online, but to be honest, it's good practice for Bulgarian, for our Bulgarian. And it's just nicer dealing with people, isn't it? So I'm going to go and attempt to find out if we've got a water bill and how much it is. So wish me luck.
Good luck! Now, I can see the lady on the cash desk in here, and I know her from when I went in to try and sort this last time, and she speaks fluent English. So, whilst Kayleigh's probably psyching herself up for her Bulgarian, she doesn't need to, because the lady speaks English. She's coming up much quicker than I thought she would. No water bill.
No water bill.
Still.
So unless we get free water, which obviously is our intention when we get a borehole, there's still no water bill
Even
there.
with our phone number?
Yeah, I showed her this. And this. And she went, Nyama.
Okay.
So we're going to have to go back to the water office, aren't we? And go and find out how much it is.
So it seems that the water bill saga continues. This has been best part of a year now. And we still haven't been able to pay a water bill.
I wouldn't mind, but we filled up a swimming pool.
Yeah, so we're actually expecting quite a big bill for this. And
Big in Bulgarian standards.
yeah, big by Bulgarian standards. Because we filled the pool up a couple of times last year, and I put a lot of water on our grass to try and get green grass, which worked. The scary thought is that we're putting the big pool up this year, and that is about 10 times the size, litrage wise.
Also, we run from month to month on my wages, and I need to know how much to budget.
Yeah, like we can't
the
afford to
water.
just suddenly, because that's what seems to happen here is you have a lady come around and she reads the water meter and then she gives you a bill for it. But we can't really afford like a £300 bill out of nowhere just when we're not expecting it. We need to be able to budget for these things. And we thought it would be easy to submit our own meter readings and just pay this, not monthly, but quarterly or something. Anyway, to the water office. Let's go. So, as a lot of you know, I have an obsession with solar power and solar energy, but not as much as this bloke. Look at this guy's house. Every surface is covered in panels. Love it. That's dedication. Good luck.
Yeah, round 2.
She returns. But with what?
Nimmer. I think what's happened is we gave them a water meter reading, but they have to do it.
So it's irrelevant.
So she
whatever we
said,
find.
you don't have an account, and I said we had a new water meter fitted when we moved into the property. Do I need to open an account? And she said no, you've got an account, but you need a water meter reading. And she said, I'll ring the tax collector now and they'll do the water reading. So today, at some point, the tax collector, who's the water meter reading person, is coming to us to read a water meter.
What I love is the fact you think that's going to be today.
Well, she said today.
Yeah, of
and
course,
she rung
that
up
means
the
it'll be
person,
3 weeks'
so,
time.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she said, and so come back next month
Yeah.
to get a
Because
bill.
it's the other thing, is it takes a month to generate that month's
Yeah.
bill, doesn't it?
But
Okay, so we're expecting a big water bill this time then.
yeah, absolutely. So you may remember in a previous video, I think it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, it must have been 2 years ago. We planted a variety of fruit trees in this area. Of course, we weren't here to water them, so they all died. They've basically just turned into sticks. So they've been removed, but this one is the last peach standing. She has survived. So that's very exciting. So last Sunday we went to the local market and we bought 15 new fruit trees. Today's lesson that I have learnt in gardening: when buying fruit trees from the market, it's useful to label them there and then what they are. Because I've now got 15 fruit trees and I haven't got a clue which one's which.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for so many times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you. An infatuated light,
All the hard work to get us to this point is starting to pay off, and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know there was a lot of gardening in this one, but I hope you liked it anyway. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next week for a very, very exciting solar update. I'll see you then. I think I just sprained my ankle.
Look at this. I just have to stop and look.
I think trying to do this voiceover clip on the hill was not the best idea. Oh my God.
Is that the word? Self-sufficient?
Yeah.
Self-sufficient. Let me redo this one. We are sporting some clothing. You may have noticed.
Lotus?
Peppers from... Are they peppers? Yeah. And then I'd like you to do a time lapse.
Any excuse for a gram?
Oh, hello.